Yeah. Yeah. This is where the journey started. White Hart Lane Boxing Club. Wow, I ain't been here in a while. It's amazing to see, man. The bags and everything looks good, the ring looks good, the setup looks good. But yeah, this is where the journey started for me.
Lovely shot, lovely finish, very impressive work from Jeamie TKV.
Boxed here for my whole amateur career. Yeah, a lot of great memories here, man. Amazing memories. But at the beginning, at first, before it even turned into a boxing club, from when I was young, this used to be a youth club where a lot of us used to come to play games and stuff when I was little. I'm talking about from 8 years old, 10 years old. Not only that, my dad coaches right here in the middle. Obviously the rings were put this way so my dad could have space in the middle to put the mats and teach freestyle wrestling, because before it was an open space, my dad used to do the wrestling here on his own, and the boxing gym was upstairs. Me coaches, still coaches. But it all began in 2012. There was like a youth program. All the youth leaders in the area or in the community decided to do a program for sports. And there was football, there was basketball, there was boxing and many other sports. But wrestling was among some of the sports in there. And my dad came here to coach wrestling. I was helping out my dad with the coaching. And then one of my friends was doing boxing. So he said, why don't you try out boxing? And that's when I did try it out, and I'm here today. And since that very session, I've been addicted to boxing. I'm telling you, I've been so addicted to boxing, and I guess it's put me in this position that I'm in now. So yeah, man, it's been a blessing. It's a special place for me. This is a special place where I learned how to box. In this very building, this is where I learned how to box. This is the very building that turned me into the person that I am today. So that's why this building is special.
Hell, what's going on? Right on Fraser's chin that's gonna be.
I'm excited, man. I can't even put it into words, but not many people realize how big this moment is. Not only for Boxer, BBC, and for me and Fraser, it's big for British boxing in general. And we're here to, like, me and Fraser are gonna make history being the first fight in 20 years to be on BBC.
25?
25 years, yeah, so I didn't even know that. So yeah, man, special. I'm excited about it.
What kind of fight are you expecting? I feel like a lot of people are expecting maybe something a little bit more similar to the Fraser Clark Fabio Wardley first fight. Mm-hmm. I'm sure both of your coaches would prefer you didn't have that type of fight.
Of course, yeah.
But I'm sure everybody watching on BBC Two at home will be hoping for that kind of fight. What do you expect when your head hits the pillow at night?
I actually do expect a war. I do expect us to go back and forth. I expect it to be that type of fight. But we'll see what happens on the night.
If you had a message to send to Fraser, what would it be? Down the lens.
Hello, my friend. You okay, my friend? Hope you're training hard, my friend. We're gonna go to war, my friend. You know what's crazy? My dad always says I was meant to be a boxer. I remember my first freestyle wrestling competition as a kid. I believe I was 5 years old.
Okay, Jeamie, he was 5 years old when we went to the competition. I think that was your first competition, because normally I let my kids start wrestling when they're 3 years old.
The ref put us in the middle, told us the instructions and stuff like that. And in freestyle wrestling, the referee goes, fight. And instead of grappling, the first thing I did was throw a combo. Boom, boom, boom.
Punching, doing some combo. So tell him, no, it's no boxing days, it's wrestling days.
The referee said, wait, hold up. What are you doing? You're supposed to grapple. Make sure you grapple. The next time I say fight, you grapple. He said, if you do that again, you're gonna get disqualified. I said, yes. I was only 5. He says, fight again. I throw another combo. He stops the fight, he disqualifies me, and I remember crying like, oh, I didn't know what was wrong. When I heard fight, my first instinct was to throw punches.
So everyone was like, come on, man, it's no boxing days, it's wrestling days. Then they ended up to stop the fight, because wrestling have to be wrestling, no fighting. No punching.
And my dad's laughing about it, everyone's laughing about it, you know. But when the referee said fight, my first instinct was to throw punches. It was a funny little situation for my dad. That's why my dad said I was meant to be a boxer. So it's exactly what I'm doing now. But from then on, I went on to do a lot of things, won multiple national championships. I was a junior world champion in freestyle wrestling at the age of 10. I don't know how my dad did it because the minimum age at the time, you had to be 12. I don't know how he put me in that competition. I was only 10 and I was able to win gold. So
He beat the American, the Dutch, the German, and the French. And he won the world championship. So that's the cadet. That was like the junior. So that he was like a cadet. And Jeamie, me personally, I know Jeamie is a warrior. I think the 29 November fight will be coming there as a winner. He will knock Fraser crack. I know he will do that.
as you know, my dad is a wrestling coach. Himself was a competitor. He competed in freestyle wrestling, and not only that, he did pro wrestling, the entertainment pro wrestling. And he was quite big here in the UK, in the UWA. And to this very day, I say my dad's my hero. I used to see him on TV winning, lifting people, throwing them all over the place. And for me, he was a hero to me. So
he's a strong boy. He's very strong, very strong. I know he's the way I trained them since they was young.
There used to be an event, was the Tottenham Carnival, where it was, and there used to be an event where in Bruce Castle Park, where they used to like people run events and community service and stuff. So my dad was doing wrestling, and then he used to make us go to the park and show how we used to do wrestling, how we do the rollings, the flip, how to do technique. And then my dad used to challenge people and tell them like, random people, yeah. Be like, like my sons can beat anyone here in wrestling. So he want to challenge them.
Calling people, we want to fight them 4 boys. People was line up, coming, I want to fight, to choose anyone. They was choosing them, and it was ended up beating everyone.
And my dad used to give us the look like, you better not lose, because I'm trying to. But yeah, so it was good, man. It was fun. We used to beat everyone, and we was like, what?
He was young, 12, Yeah, 12, beating up grown men.
Grown man.
You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, wrestling is a very tough and technical sport. And obviously, they do it at the highest level that they do it.
They really trained it.
Yeah, they did. Both of them. So if you see, he actually wrestled for England for the Commonwealth Games.
Even the European Championship.
The European Championships. Both of these guys were in the GB team. So these lot have done a lot in wrestling and competed at the highest level.
And the police was passing by. They say, "Who are their kids?" I say, "My kids." They say, "You don't." So why are you doing this to them? I say, "They're my kids. They're wrestler, the proper wrestler." They stood up there to wait to see. Everyone was coming. They was beating them. The police ended up saying, "Okay, good luck." Where do you train? I say, "In Haringey." So he's a warrior. My kids, they're all warrior. I was doing that to them, for them, kids, normally kids, when they grow up, they always fight. And in school, they bully them. So for me, training them that way, no one could bully them. They're not going to fight in the street. So this is the education I give to them.
My dad trained us, and we used to go to a lot of competitions. So we was competing at a high level either way. And so when you are competing at that level and you're wrestling against someone who doesn't know anything, you will hurt them. So they were dangerous competing against those people who don't know nothing, but they tried to prove a point. They all thought they could beat up these young kids at the time.
Yeah.
But they got proven
wrong. They used to look at us and be like,
Yeah, these are little kids. Man, and they'll be hanging next minute, you see someone getting flipped, someone screaming, "Oh, my back,"
And then Dad used to make us wear them wrestling outfits. And
the spandex, the spandex was ruthless.
Yeah,
I know it's a bit mad to wear the spandex in the middle of Tottenham, but.
Outside with TKV, BBC. Let's go.
Wagwan, next British heavyweight. Come on, see. Are you there, Pan? What's the mash up you got there? One company, man.
Already got the energy there.
Brilliant.
But you guys, he's gonna touch me up a little piece, even though I might not need it, but it's only for the camera. You know how I do.
Yeah, you have to look sharp, man. You have to look sharp.
Yeah, Jamie, you have to knock him out, you know.
Yeah, then
Knock him out.
I'm knocking him out.
Straight, knock him out. Cool.
Catch him.
That's what you need now. I'm telling you. Knock him out straight. No even any mistake. Take him out. You need to eat him. You see that? Boom. That's it. Come on. Trust me.
Hey,
You have to make sure you can't have the bell come here when you win.
You have to take him out.
Bring back the bell come on the shop.
That's it.
You can't back the bell come here, brother. And you find the yard in over there.
You have to knock him out.
Yeah,
Take
straight.
him out.
You need to knock him out.
yeah, 100%.
Hold, man. We're waiting for that.
We're waiting for this for long.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen.
We are home.
supposed to be there, Andy, man.
Yeah, we're coming. We are coming. We show big support here. Big support.
Big support. Let me tell you something. If Delhi wasn't a barber, you'd be a boxing coach.
I'm straight out and knock people out. I'm straight out and knock people out. Boom, boom. That's it. I knock people out.
You're funny, though.
These are my boys. This is what I do it for. You know, just to be an inspiration to them in the future too. But winning this British title means a lot to me, man. And it will be special to do it in front of my two boys, you know. So, yeah, man, this is everything I do it for, man. These boys are special to me. And I just want to make them proud. So, yeah, this fight means a lot to me. You know, I've sacrificed a lot just to be in this position, you know, miss a lot of days with them because I'm in camp, you know. Yeah, so, yeah, they're going to be the better version of me. And I want to do good so I can show them how to be good, you know, be a big inspiration to them and for them to be better than me and bigger than me in the future. So in God's grace, it all works out, innit, boys? Huh? My twins, yeah? Yeah? Yeah, he agrees. Yeah, man.
Ever since I was younger, I would see Jamie working hard. I would see him putting a lot of effort with anything that he would be doing. It could be school, work, especially with boxing. When I was younger, he used to take me with runs. And when I used to see him run, it would be hard for me to keep up, but it would just be nice to see my brother trying so hard because he really put an effort into anything that he was doing. It inspired me in a way to try my hardest at anything I wanted to do.
Jamie winning the British title would mean everything to our family because we've always dreamed about this, and it's just a stepping stone for him to win the big world title for us.
I want Jamie to win this fight. This is our fight. We will be winning this fight. A matter for what, we'll be winning this fight. I know Jamie could do it. Just Jamie has to be confident to beat Fraser Clark. Thank you very much.